I represent Amodofi Federal Constituency in Lagos State. Mr. Speaker, I'm a Lagosian. Now, I want to be very brief. We are being asked to establish a small arms commission. The question I ask, what about big arms commission? If we are worried about proliferation of small arms, what about major arms? I want to set up another commission to look at major weapons. That is the first question. The second question is that there is police. The police have an arm to do this work. Why do we want to proliferate establishment of so many commissions? At the end of the day, there will be budgetary problem. You now look to allocate money to this commission. Do we have the money to do that? The third one is there sincerity in this country? Those who carry small arms, many of them, you see herdsmen carry small arms everywhere. Openly, people are seeing them. Nobody is challenging them. If you set up this body, is it going to make any difference? My impression is that it will not make any difference. Because if the police who are in charge right now see people carry gun with their cattle everywhere, and some in the bush kidnapping people, and nobody bothers, it's not as if they are hiding. And then we're not talking about this commission. Is this commission going to be able to cure that problem? I think the issue is more of sincerity. While I commend the mover of this bill, he's done a lot of work on it, I think that it will be one commission too many. Rather, let us see how we can put this job in a major section in the police. For instance, we can say, let there be a DIG in charge of arms proliferation. In the past, the problem we had is that the police do not have a strong department to handle the issue of these small weapons. And because that's what the police is doing, nobody is paying attention. But if we have a DIG, we make it that a DIG who is next to Inspector General of Police with enormous power and enormous position handle this issue. I can assure you, he will be able to have a section under him that will go around to ensure that small arms are not proliferated everywhere, because we know it's creating a problem. So while I commend the move of this motion and all the efforts he has put on it, I want to say that let there be an amendment that rather than a full commission, and Inspector General of Police we should establish an office under the DIG, which should be a major office under the police force, whose duty is just to handle this, so that we don't have problem of funding. As well for me, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.